First Birch Bark manuscript, or gramota in Russian, was discovered in 1951 during the construction work in Novgorod, Russia. Currently, there are more than 1,200 Birch Bark manuscripts were discovered at the territory of Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. That is more than 1,000 messages from the past. But what exactly is the Birch Bark manuscript? It is an important historical artifact, a document, a message. Ancient Slavs used how we use WhatsApp and paper today. People would write text on pieces of birch bark and exchange it with each other for business and personal inquiries. It was also used for taking notes at schools. Those manuscripts give us opportunity to experience daily life in medieval Russia at the first hand. I selected a couple of juicy stories for you, and let's begin with something cute. For example, gramota number 199. This manuscript belongs to little boy Anfim, who lived in Novgorod in 13th century. He wrote the alphabet and grammar exercises on one side of his birch bark notebook, and on another side he made a drawing and left a message from Anfim to Danila, sending the bow and the signature, "I'm the animal," and my comments. Bowing is a traditional form of greeting in Russian culture. It was before handshakes. So basically, Anfim says hi to his friend. And what a creative kid! Even back then, kids saw themselves as magical creatures and characters. Just like now. So it's time to get to adult stuff. Gramota number 247. It is a fragment from a complaint to the Novgorod government about false accusation of burglary with damage. It says, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, blames this person for 40 Razan damages. The lock and the doors are intact. The owner doesn't claim any damage. Thus, punish that accuser with a fine. The bishop should receive the amount from this yaman. Yamans can they, if they want to, beat the accuser. End of the fragment. Basically, the author of this manuscript asks government to punish a person for slander and reminds that other people who was affected by this statement can punish this individual themselves if they want to. I guess Novgorodian authorities better be the first. No idea how this story ended up. What do you think? Who came after the accuser? While you think, I have another manuscript for you. Gramota number 566. Be by Saturday in the rye or send the message. Oh, those evenings on a field with only you, your partner, and nature alone. Countryside romance. If you wondered how ancient Russian sex text message looked like, now you know. The cherry on top of my video is gramota 246, from Zhiravita to Stoyanu. It has been 9 years since you swore to me on the cross and did not send me any money. If you don't send me 4.5 grivnas, I'm going to confiscate goods from a noble Novgorodian for your fault. Send it the easy way. Let me explain what happened. Somebody, in this case Zhiravit, was waiting for the debt to be paid for 9 years. Like 9 years! And according to Zhiravit's letter, Stoyan doesn't live in Novgorod, taking away goods from another Novgorodian, of course with the help of court, will affect Stoyan's business reputation at the city. That's why Zhiravit mentions it as a compensation for the broken oath. I hope it worked out for Zhiravit. I wouldn't wait for 9 years if someone owed me money. To conclude, the manuscripts not only led historians to take a closer look at the daily life in medieval Russia, they changed the way we depict our ancestors. For example, manuscripts reveal high literacy rate among commoners in medieval Russia. Not only high-profile people was able to read and write. Additionally, it proved that women had right to inherit and own property, as well as to have a small business back then. Imagine how many things we will be able to discover from Birch Bark manuscripts in future. Thank you for taking the journey to the past with me. That's all what I have for today.